Woohoo, guys, finally, hi to everyone. Oh my god, I'm so happy to finally get in touch with you here. Okay, so, bum, ba-dum, bum. Today is the Thursday, guys. It's the time for our live stream on the YouTube. I have a really good mood. I'm really happy to see all of you here. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that a lot. And today it's gonna be really interesting and useful. We're gonna talk with you. We're gonna trade with you in live time and more and more. But firstly, guys, tell me how are you? Write in the comments. Second of all, tell me where you are from, because I'm always asking my subscribers in the start of the live stream where you're from, just to know each other a little bit more, right? So yeah, and we're gonna talk today about why do 98 percentage of traders quit after the first week. I think that's pretty obvious, but we're still gonna talk about this and trade, of course, in live time and more. Good morning, good morning. Okay, I see here's a lot of the comments already. Lisa, please, any of you can be able to send me your Telegram handle. What do you mean? If you want to text me in the Telegram, you can find the link in the description of this video. Good morning. Hi, everyone. Hi. Anyone tell me how to add GBP? Probably you meant USD and Euro/NZD currency pair in my account. You probably have the halal account, so that's why you don't see that. It doesn't matter if you don't have the master or guru level or something else, because you can have this currency pairs even on the dem account, but depends if you have a normal account or halal. So that's the most probable thing that I heard from all of the subscribers before. The most probable thing that I heard from all of the subscribers before. Fine, and I'm from India. Okay, perfect. Good morning. Tanzania, Niagara Falls. Wow. Hi, Lisa, near Paris. Perfect. Bonjour. John, USA. Okay, hi, John. Fort Worth, Texas. I hope I pronounced it right. Texas, TX, USA. Don't know that much about the US. Sorry. All of the states. Hello from Greece. Greece, that's nice. Never been to Greece though. I really want to go. Poland, Trinidad. Wow, that's interesting. Never heard before. I'm from Kuruman, South Africa. I'm good, Lisa. Okay, perfect. Glad to hear you're good. Kenya, USA. Okay, I get it. Good morning, Lisa. What day is today? Want to know if you are alive, if you live. Today is a Thursday. Today is October 23rd. I can pronounce even your name. Ernso Abdon. So I hope you believe me that this is not just the screen recording or something. Honeymoon capital of the world. Interesting. You're a very good person, Lisa. Thank you so much. Thank you. John. New York. Oh, that's nice. You're living the dream. Can you imagine? A lot of people want to go to New York and you're living there. It's crazy. Because I watched, I think, all of the seasons a few times of Sex and the City. I think you know this kind of the series with the Carrie Bradshaw and everything. Since that moment, I'm in love with New York, definitely. This is actually one of the city I want to go in the US. I also want to go to California as a state, to Los Angeles, actually, and that's it. I don't have that many actually cities I want to see in the US. I don't know why, but I know it's a lot of the beautiful cities there, but it's so far away. It was always the thing for me not to go there because it's so far away, and I'm so feeling bad when I flight. I don't know. Business. So what GBP and is forbidden trade? Why you mean that? How it could be a forbidden trade? It can be. I want to be living here and making 10,000 a month, please. That's a good goal. In New York, yeah, I think I think needed to make their 10K at least to live a really good life. Hi, Lisa, I'm from Denmark. Denmark is really nice. Wow, I know a lot of my friends were going to Denmark, and they say it's really beautiful place actually. So, here's pretty good downward trend, guys, actually. Let's open here, trade down as we have a time, and we're gonna continue talking. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. Cape Town is also, is the dream. It's the dream. But again, it's far away. It's far away. It's really need to plan this kind of the trips. But I heard also a lot about the Cape Town. It's crazy. New York is overrated, overcrowded. California is amazing. Yeah, I think I cannot know for sure because I don't have it as my experience. But I think I agree with you because New York is definitely I'm not the city person, you know. Text me by the way in the comments. You more a city person, like you like a big cities when it's noise, when it's a lot of people and everything, or you like a small cities or beach vibes, you know, when it's next to the sea, to the beach or something else. Let me know in the comments what kind of life you like more cold small cities and everything. I don't know, the islands maybe, even as I was living in Bali for example, or big cities, because I was trying to live in the big cities. It's not for me. I feel so bad when I live in the big city, even though, like, you know, a lot of them before I was thinking that, you know, to achieve the best life, be really successful, like you need to live in the big city because you have a lot of the people around you, you have a lot of the opportunities and everything. But guys, now it's not working like this. Now all of the opportunities is here in the internet, in the YouTube, and all of the browser actually, because you don't need to go anywhere. You can just have everything here, and this is the main point. So yeah, so for me, I realized I would never be actually wanted to live in the big city because it's just taking so much energy from you. I think like big cities, it's actually eating your energy. Like for example, when I was going somewhere, you go there for 1 hour, back for 1 hour, and it's a lot of the traffic, it's a lot of the people. It's not worth it, absolutely, and you're so tired after that. So it's better just to, you know, to be at home or to work in a cafe without going anywhere. I think it's so much better actually. So yeah. And for me, I think I like more small cities or the islands next to the ocean or to the sea. I really like the water. I'm not actually the big fan of swimming though, but I really like the views and how it feels like. It feels really calm. You don't need to run somewhere. You're just living your life. That's it. I like countryside with the green, scenic, and water views. That's true. That's true. I actually also like a countryside before. You know, I was thinking that, oh, who lives in the countryside? It's not that, you know, glamour. It's not that nice, and it's not the flex, you know. But after when I went a few times to the countryside, just like for the weekends, I'm like, damn, this is really cool because you're just coming back home and you don't have all of the people around you. You have a big house. Nobody is disturbing you. You have so much more space than in just living in an apartment, for example. I don't know, it's so much better. So that's why, yeah, the small cities plus the living on the countryside, like with the nature, with the views, it's so great. Lisa, what do you think of pocket option tournament? Do you never compete it? No, no, honestly, no. We can see the tournaments here. Oh, I don't have it here, I think. Here we have only social trading, express trade, pending trades. Yeah, we need to go tournaments is here. So yeah, here's a lot of the tournaments. Participation here's 25, prize fund 2.5k, free. Well, when it's free, why not, guys? Or $1, you can try it, but more, I don't really recommend you that. So because it's just better to trade by yourself, you know. It's all of the different actions that you make, just, you know, to waste the time actually, that you can more focus on your actual work. So I think we didn't close this trade, right? Okay, we're gonna wait here a little bit. It's not bad, I cannot say that, but at the same time, why? No, I never joined it and I never competed. So I think I'm not a really big fan of competing, you know. I really like to work by myself more. I mean, not following someone, but following my own decisions. I think that's how I feel more confident in what I do, you know. But it's different for everyone. I totally understand that. So, yeah. Let's wait here a little bit because here we can have a corrections, or it will be the continuation of the downward trend. I live 50 meters away from the sea, Marathon, Greece. That's perfect. That's perfect. 50 meters. Oh my God, you're living the dream. Now I'm living like 10, 15 minutes from the ocean on the car. And it's already perfect actually. 10 minutes, boom, you are looking at the ocean. You can sit in front of the ocean in the cafe, eating oysters, drinking champagne and everything. So it's perfect. I love that. I love that. And the weather is actually pretty nice. It's windy when you live next to the sea or the ocean, especially. But still, it's worth it. Nice and peaceful. I like countryside. Okay, this I read. I don't like big cities. I love mountains and small villages. Yes, I agree. The people there are very helpful and very nice. Time they're slow. That's true. That's true. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see you here. Thank you so much. I'm doing really great. As you can see, we talking about everything today with the subscribers yet. Yeah, I agree that. First of all, the people is more helpful and nice and everything, but at the same time, like, did you ever thought about why all of the actually successful people, they like even the Hollywood stars and everything, they're not living in the apartments, they're not living in the big cities, even though they live in the big cities, but they live really, really far away from the city in the house without anyone around. It's just a grass, it's just the view and everything. Because this is the point, guys. Because all of the people that's still living in the cities, you need to, I think, change it maybe to see it this other way. And because actually, when you're living in the house, when you're living in the countryside and in nature, your mental health became so stable, you became so calm, so well rested and more. So that's why a lot of the celebrities, successful people and everything, they live in the countryside, I mean far away from the city, in houses. That's true. It can not even be something luxury big and everything, but believe me, when you will start living outside of the city, you will feel that. That's true. So yeah, so today guys, we gonna talk about why do 98% of traders quit after the first week. Because they face a situation like this, like we have now. We open a trade, it was really strong upward trend, but for now we got some corrective candle here. What it could be? It could be either the new resistance level here. You see the previous resistance level was here and the support level was here, you see? Here a price achieved this level and reversed from this in the downward direction, achieved the support level again, the same one, and started reversing in the upward direction. It broke the resistance level here and start moving the upward. So, and we didn't know where it will create the resistance level because it's always changing and it was no signs of that, but we can see that now it probably created here. At the same time, this red candle could be just a corrective one and after the upward trend will still continue. But for now we can see that it's moving in the downward direction pretty confidently. So we're gonna open here 2 more trades for 3 minutes down as the catch up, because now the range of the price changed. Before it was like this, as you can see, wait a second. Before it was like this, our price broke this level and now it became like this. And we can see some reversal candles already. We can see by the indicators as well that the line of RSI was in the overbought zone here, you see? And after now, because of this red candles, it start reversing in a downward direction and going out of the overbought zone like this. Right? So that what means that it could be the start of the reversal, first of all. Second of all, we can see the one of the really, really biggest sign of the reversal, guys. It's one of the candlestick pattern here. It's really interesting if you will guess what pattern is that or not. I'm trying to zoom it like really good for you so you will see that. So I don't know if you will see this pattern or not. Because it's not about the shadows of the candles, it's about the size of the candle. So here we can see it's a green candle. It's pretty good. It's not that much shadow on the upper wick of the candle, because if we see the upper wick on the candle in the end of the upper trend, we can say that it's the sign of the reversal. That means that the buyers trying to break this level but they couldn't. But here we also can see that, so like it achieved this level and then reversed a little bit. Still it's some wick created here. After, it's this red candle appears here in the chart. And what does that mean? We can see that green candle is like this, the red candle is like this. So literally, in a really, really rough words, it would be like the red candle literally ate the green candle. It covered that with all of this body, because the body of the red candle is so much bigger than this one. So it perfect. So now we're in the plus. It's 23 seconds as we can see. What's the hour you choose? You mean the hour like the UTC time? Guys, how is the video? Is it working? I hope it's working. Oh, we got some reversal here. Oh my god, this is so tricky. We can see that it's some lower wick created on this candle, and it started reversing a little bit in the upward direction, and the candle is pretty small. Okay, so here we're still gonna stay on this currency pair, and we're gonna open a trade down again. As you can see, which is gonna have a little bit more time. As you can see now, it's going in the downward direction again. That's why the time of the expiration is also really, really important. That's why also a lot of the traders, after a first week of trading, when they face this kind of the situation, they're like, I'm out. I'm not gonna do that again because this is so difficult. And I totally understand you, because it could be really difficult when you are learning a lot, when you're analyzing a lot of the strategies, a lot of the situation, candlestick pattern, and every time you face some difficulties, some losses and everything. But you need to understand that this is the part of trading. You will never be always profitable. You will never close all of the trades in a plus. And you either accept this fact and you continue trading, or you don't. That's it. And for the people, I understand also that a lot of people, when they start trading, and why they quit, because firstly they think that this is just, you click up the buttons, buy and sell, and that's how it works. It's really easy, right? But after they face the reality that, oh my god, I need to analyze so many things, I need to find, and it's so many nuances, I need to find the best chart, I need to find the currency pair that actually gonna work, I need to find the perfect time of the expiration for this exact situation, because 3 minutes can work for the other currency pair, but for this one it will never work because it's too fast or too slow, for example. Or you face some corrective candles, or you see that boom, it's the volatility started, fluctuations. Is the now probably everyone is so scary and they're thinking like, what the hell? But guys, no worries, I'm just explaining you the reality, because if you know that nuances, if you know that details, you will be ready for that as well. Because life also is not only white, sometimes it's black, right? Sometimes it's some difficulties and everything, but after that difficulties, actually just remember some kind of the experiences that you had in the life, that after the hardest, I don't know, part of your life, you have the best one. Do you remember this kind of the situation? I think everyone had it, because after the losses, after some problems and everything, you feel like, wow, out of myself, and I continue doing that because we're living the life, right? And when we're facing some problems with the money, with the health, for example, we are thinking, oh my god, that's it, that's the end, I don't want to do anything, and blah blah blah. After, when you actually made it, for example, you earned the money, you got your health back and everything, you're thinking like, oh my god, I love this life, I want to continue living and achieve something. Because like, if you're just living and facing some problems, you're not saying like, oh okay, I'm gonna go from this world, I don't care, I don't like it all. Of course not. When you face the problems, you're thinking how to solve it. So this is the same thing in work, in everything that you want to achieve. If you will be running away from the problems and the difficulties, you will never solve it, you will never achieve this level of the life that you want to have. Because what is the difference between the successful people, entrepreneurs, businessmen, and just the other people that just employees and everything? I'm not saying that this is bad, because we all have our mission, and we, for example, somebody really want to be a doctor, and we need doctors in this world, of course. Somebody want to be a teacher, dancer, or something else, singer, for example, painter, or something else. It's perfect, it's really nice. But at the same time, in every area, you can do the business. Actually, if you're a doctor, you can open the clinic. If you're a dancer, you can open a dance studio. If you're a singer, you can be the popular singer for all of the world. If you are the actor, you can be the actor and get the Oscar and everything, and be really successful and rich. So it doesn't matter what you do, but if you have the entrepreneur's mind, you will be rich in any area of your life that you want, in any profession. So for example, even we close the trade in the plus, but always we can see now 4 minutes it was much more better. So what is the difference between entrepreneurs and the other people? Because they risk. This is it. You know how a lot of them, probably you heard the story, like some of their entrepreneurs, they had like, I don't know, the last 5K on their balance and they invested all. And boom, it gave them 1 million. But before that, of course, they're saying that before they were trying 5 times and they lose all of the money, nobody believed in them and everything. All of the story starts like this because this is true. This is true. Nobody is gonna believe in you but you. Nobody is gonna help you but you as well, and nobody's gonna risk for you also. So you need to make the decision by yourself. And also, why they become successful? Because they failed 3, 4, 5, 10 times. Let's just remember also about the John Rowling, for example, with Harry Potter. So many writers was not accepting her books. They were saying that it's not going to be popular and everything, and she was trying and trying and trying 20 times, 30 times, 50 times. She risked also, she spent a lot of the time, a lot of the money on making it and trying for it to be the legendary books and the movies, and she made it because she risked. Also, entrepreneurs, they understand that they can lose it all or they can win. And they choose to win and they choose to risk, so they will have the life that other people don't. Because the other people, they just not ready to risk that much. That's it. Because they're scared to risk that much. And that's why some of the people is more successful, some not. It's absolutely normal. This is our psychology. This is how the world works. But at the same time, you need to understand, if you want to go to a new level of your life, to achieve something you never achieved before, you need to start doing something you never did before. And you need to understand that you will have some difficulties, you will have some problems, some kind of the, fluctuations between you and the work that you're doing, because you will think, oh, maybe I need to try something else or something. But try to choose one area and just go in there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Only the people that consistent at something, they also achieve some result. And that's why a lot of the people quit after some time, because they don't think like this, and it's absolutely normal as well. That means also I can say that trading is not for everyone, definitely. Trading is for people that like to risk, that can think differently, can analyze, like really like the nerds. Like you actually really need to be a nerd to be also successful in trading. Because I'm a nerd, even though I don't look like this, but this is how I learned English as well, because this is not my native language. I was having a lot of the books, a lot of the papers. I was watching the videos on the YouTube. I was getting some courses actually for free. I never spent any money on learning English. That's why I'm also into the idea that you can get anything in the internet for free. All of the knowledges, all of the education that you want, if you want it actually. Because a lot of people was asking me after, how did you learn English? Maybe you had the teacher or something, maybe some courses or something. I was like, no. And I never even lived in US or in England or in the country where somebody speaks English. Nobody. I remember I was talking to myself in the voice messages just to practice some topic, for example. And I was telling about my day and doing some kind of the podcast just for myself. I was listening to the interviews, I was watching the movies. I was literally learning English for a few hours a day, because I had the goal to learn that. And I learned that in 2 years, English. With a pretty good level. I still have a lot of the things to achieve definitely in English, but still. So I'm a nerd in this case, and also it was the same in trading. I wanted to be the smartest one in the room about trading, and I still on the way to do that, because you cannot be the smartest one, definitely. But at the same time, I wanted to know all of the nuances, all of the details. And when I open a trade, I'm checking everything. And if I don't like the small one thing, I'm not opening a trade there. I'm not opening because I don't want to risk. That's it. So this is also the ideas that you need to have in your mind, that you need to be consistent and you need to be a nerd. You need to be really into something to achieve it. It's the same, like it's just the passion, I think it's like this. It's why a lot of the sportsmen became a really great sportsman, just because they love it. and they're really passionate about that. If they would not be passionate, they would be just a regular basketball players, football players. Ronaldo would not be Ronaldo probably if he was not that patient about the football. So this is it. This is all about your goals, about your motivation and the passion. So I'm gonna go to your comments. You're right. The thing, it's fast money, and it's not. It's like going to class and finish your semester before you pass. That's true. Please, mentor Lisa, I have a question. If someone has $100 in their account and wants to trade for a long time, how much do you think is good to withdraw? Well, you texting that like has $100 in their account and wants to trade for a long time. Depends on how long you want to trade and what is your result that you want to withdraw. I recommend to, if you trade every day, from Monday to Saturday, for example, with me. Also depends how much of percentage to your deposit you have every day. For example, is it 5% plus 5% plus 10% plus 15 and everything? It depends also on your deposit and how much you trade and if you follow everything. For example, let's say that you have plus 10 percentages to your deposit every day. It's pretty good result actually. Because a lot of people also, they want the result of plus 50% to their deposit in the first day, in every day, plus 100%, plus 90%. And when I hear something like this from other traders, I'm thinking, are you serious? How you can guarantee people this kind of the numbers when, you know, a lot of people during the world, a lot of traders is handling and trying to make plus 15% for a deposit per day. And sometimes they can't. Professional traders, and they're saying about plus 50% to deposit in a day, plus 60, plus 70, plus what the hell? Sometimes we have more, of course. Sometimes we have plus 20%, plus 30, plus 50% to the deposit. I also had in some of the trading session, but at the same time, need to understand what kind of the deposit the other people have. Because if the person has just $100 in the balance, he gonna trade with $1 per trade. He's not gonna have plus 50% to the deposit in the first day using just $1 per trade. He probably, like if he gonna open a trades for $1 each and he's gonna close 10 trades in a profit, he's gonna have plus $10 of profit. That's it. It's plus 10% to the deposit. It's normal number actually, but again, a lot of people think that they need to make thousands of dollars in the first days. It's not gonna be like this. And about the withdrawal, so for example, if you do plus 10% every day, for example, for 6 days, you have 60%, right, to your deposit. For example, from 100 to 160, let's say that. I recommend to withdraw maximum 20% of your deposit, even though I don't know if it's like really needed, because if you start with $100, it's better to keep the money because the more money you will have in your account, the more money you can use per trade. For example, when you're gonna achieve the $200 in your balance, you can already use $2 per trade. So that's how in 10 trades of the profit, you're gonna have $20, right? So that's how you're gonna grow your balance faster and faster, because you also need to have a money on the balance for 5-6 steps, right, for the catch-up system. So the more money you have, the more safer it for your balance, because that's how you could open the catch-up in case of something. We close the straight on a plus. Okay, perfect. Hi Lisa, can I double up a trade when I'm in profit and it's left 15 seconds to close the trade? I recently, by the way, made the video about the double up, and there I was opening a trade and showing you that. It exists, it's okay. You can, if you see that situation is really great, but at the same time, I don't know that many situations when it's just 15 seconds left until the end of the trade and you open a second trade. I'm not sure that this is going to be a really good idea, because it can be fluctuating, and that means that your second trade is going to be just for 15 seconds. Maybe you will not have enough time to close a trade in a plus. Maybe you will close one of them, but the other one probably not gonna go in profit. Maybe yes, but at the same time, this is additional risk. Do you need that? I don't think so, actually. It's kind of riskful. It's better to wait till the end of the trade and open another one. 15 seconds left till the end. You wait, you open another trade. 15 seconds will not change a lot, actually. So it's better to wait for a better entry point to analyze the market again, and only after open a trade. I see you like trading on the breakouts and following each trend. I like reversal. Which one one is most common or better. Yeah, I like to trade on the breakouts and following the trend. Sometimes I trade on the reversals as well, but it's mostly as the situation going, because again, I'm not the biggest fan of trading on the reversals because it's really tricky. It was like this, for example, or we will see that for example, like here, here is pretty good situation. Okay, it was a downward trend, it creates a support level, and here we can see already the start of the upward trend. So it's pretty good already to open a trade here in the upward direction, because we get all of the signals from the indicators. It's pretty confident. We already can see 4 green vein candles that's showing a consistent upward trend. But if we will open a trade here only at the start of the reversal or here, it's kind of difficult because we can get a corrective candle, especially in the start of the reversal. It's not that consistent yet, it's not that confident, so that's why. But at the same time, reversals is good. Sometimes I like to trade, depends on the situation. When the situation is not that stable and confident, I would better choose a trade and open a trade trading on the breakout, or for example, following the trend. Following a trend is a really confident, there's no questions at all. Lisa, the area where the Australian dollar USD OTC, I have seen some numbers had like +3. Are they supposed to be similar to your signals when trading? Meaning the numbers. You mean the difference in points, like the open price and closing price? We have open time, closing time when we open a trade, open price, closing price, and we have a difference between open price and closing price. +3 points, +5. -10 and everything, depends what kind of trade you open. So when I'm sending you the screenshots in the chat, in the Telegram, that's why I'm sending it to you, so you will check these numbers actually. And this is really good question. I hope I get it right, and I'm answering right also to that if you mean this. So let me know in the comments more. So that's why I'm sending it to you with all of the settings, with all of the numbers. So that's how you compare it to your trade to see if you have a delay or not. What is my time of opening a trade? What is your time and everything? And all of the numbers you can compare exactly to mine. Because also so many people, not so many, but some of the people is texting me, oh, maybe you redo your screenshots where you trade and everything. Guys, I'm sending everything second by second. I'm sending you the full screenshot, how I trade, all of this numbers, so you can compare it without any problems. It would be so much difficult to Photoshop it. That's why I'm sending everything with all of the information, so you can compare it to your trade as well. So guys, really soon in 1 hour, we will start a trading session on the VIP Club channel. So I'm gonna wait for all of you there. I hope you liked today's live stream. Thank you so much. We traded with you. We talked really nice. I really enjoyed that. So let me know in the private messages in Telegram if you like it and if you want a new live stream soon. And also I'm gonna do it for you tomorrow. By the way, it's gonna be a voice trading session in the Premium VIP Club channels. And the people, if somebody here from Premium VIP Club channel, today we don't have a trading session there because of the live stream on the YouTube, it's on the same time, so that's why we're gonna have a trading session there tomorrow, voice trading session in Premium, not in the VIP Club, at the same time as I started this live stream also. So thank you so much.